Hey friends, welcome back. It is a beautiful day because I am at Flower World and I am customizing Christmas. There are many people out there who love the traditional. They do the same thing every year, but I'm a woman who likes to change her mind, and also I love to be creative and I love to incorporate living plants or freshly foraged items from around my garden and beyond. So today we are at Flower World because they literally have everything you need to create that maximalist, naturalist, gorgeous custom Christmas. Friends, we are starting off this adventure in custom Christmas land in the Poinsettia House. Behind me is probably a 20-foot tall poinsettia. This thing is absolutely incredible. It's a total photo moment for all of you people out there who love to create those Christmas memories, send out those photos. I love it. And also because I'm a nerd, I already went over there and they have irrigated every single one of those poinsettias. It is bananas. So first stop in customizing our Christmas is we are solidly in poinsettia territory. I want to show you some favorites. I want to show you some unexpected lovelies and a preview of what I am taking home. Listen, we've all seen poinsettias. We love them. We know them. But I would like to invite you to take it up a notch. So even here with these red poinsettias, what's different about this one is this is an oak leaf poinsettia. And so even right here, you've got this really interesting little ripple to the side of each leaf. Now, if you still have a red poinsettia, this is something I would encourage you to go for. However, I want to show you what I'm up to for Christmas. Well, hello, white poinsettia. Now, this may not be earth-shattering. This is an Alpine white poinsettia. But what I love about it is so fresh and so lovely. And you know how on my front porch, I was really leaned into all these antique rose tones for fall? I'm actually carrying that into my Christmas hardscape. So I'm doing lots of whites. I'm doing some soft pinks. And so I'm going to show you all of the little poinsettias that I will be bringing inside because this is just spectacular and I love it. Okay, guys. Not only do I have a gorgeous poinsettia for you, but she is on sale, 40% off. You know I love a sale. Okay, this is the Christmas Beauty Cinnamon Poinsettia, and it is so beautiful. Can you imagine this with the white and just how like fresh and lovely this looks? You know what this is? I am very much feeling into like a Little Women Christmas this year, where it's like vintagey. I'm tying velvet bows on my tree. Very, very fun. So this is my pick for a pink poinsettia. Cannot beat it. Okay, and just in case you can't find the Alpine white, the Alaska white. Equally as stunning, but this one is really interesting. The leaf shape is more pronounced on it. So both of them I love, and I'm thinking I'm going to mix one of these with the Cinnamon Beauty. It's going to be awesome. If you are solidly a red poinsettia person, why don't you try something like this? This is the Valentine double red, and it is so stinking cute. And I can see you doing this a couple different ways. I can see you mixing a couple of these into a display of traditional reds, or I can see you mixing it with some of the white, because what you're doing is you're playing with leaf shape as well as the petal shape of the poinsettia. And so you're building such a dynamic, interesting arrangement, even if you go red on red. Okay, here's the deal. I just brought over two of the more traditional poinsettias. And do you see now, if you have like two of these in front and three of them in the back, do you see how much more dynamic this becomes? Because not only do you have a different structure of a plant, but you've got different leaf shape, you've got different petal formations. Spoiler, the petals are the leaves. But look at this. And all of a sudden, you have something so eclectic and fun. I love this. Love this. Bonus. 50% off. Hello. I love a good deal. All right, one more for my traditionalists out there. This is the Superba glitter. It is so stinking cute. I love the speckling and like kind of bonus point territory. It looks a bit like snow. So I can totally see doing this in like a little winter village. I have a white porcelain winter village that I set up inside my house. And I think this is adorable. Love it. I have one more to show you. This one is the Christmas Joy Marble Poinsettia, and I am loving it. It totally goes with my kind of like new take on Christmas, doing pinks and browns and creams and whites. This is absolutely gorgeous, and also, look at this. this leads me into our next adventure, which is sticks, because I have found the mother lode, and we're not just talking basic white birch. Look at this. They have river birch. They have paperbark birch. And look at this. Do you see the pink? Gosh, I don't know if you can even see this, but there's a slight pink that comes through these birch logs. And this would be an exceptional pairing because it's just like that little tiny nuance. It's that little detail that makes such a huge difference. In fact, I can see getting a bunch of these, and then I'm going to pop up on the screen one of the inspiration images for some indoor decor I'm doing, because this is like, oh my gosh, look at this one. Do you see the pink coming through in this bark? It's so hard to see, but it's these little tiny details. This is how you customize Christmas. Don't just go with what everyone else is doing. So some of you have asked for a stick source, and I'm going to tell you solidly, Flower World is an incredible source for sticks. All of your sticks, they got them all. The birch alone, they've got baby 2 feet, they have 3 feet, they have 5 feet, they even have some 6 feet that I've seen. And so you can do like just such a wide variety. Again, I'll pop a little inspo picture up on the screen because this is another way that you get to customize your Christmas. However, I want to show you other sticks that I've used in landscape arrangements, and they're phenomenal. So let's head this way. So I know people have probably seen red twig dogwoods, but I am here to tell you, if you have not met the yellow twig dogwood or you have not played with willow sticks, these are both great options for embellishing a container, doing something creative indoors. Also, they have corkscrew willow twigs, and those add so much volume. So if you feel like your arrangement is too tight, that is definitely a direction to head because it just creates this like open airiness that is so incredible. Do you remember when I was shopping the other day and I showed you that incredible asymmetrical wreath? Check it out. Look at the size of this sugar cone. These things are awesome. So even if you have no access to giant, oversized, dramatic as all heck pine cones, Flower World totally has you covered because they have everything from these little guys to these more traditional ones. This shape is so good. But they even have little tiny spruce cones and then little itty bitty pine cones as well. So really so many different options for embellishing any Christmas arrangement that you want to make more custom and more of your own. We are moving on to wreaths and garlands. Now, one of the reasons that I beef up a Costco wreath is because I'm low on time and I always want a look that reflects the current season I am in. Remember, we're customizing Christmas. Who are you? What do you want? And then let's lean into that. This is bonus point territory. Not only is this customization, but this is also like core memory with your friends, with your family. This is literally wreath making at Flower World. So they have an incredible amount of different kind of like wreaths. So you can do something small, you can do something big, you could do a table centerpiece, like a swag situation. They've got stars. I mean, honestly, the world is your oyster here. So you can sign up for wreath making through the 15th, and then you pick your structure and you build on it. What is really interesting about what they're doing though is not just the wreath making and like the basic forms. What they have clipped for you to build with is spectacular, and you're not going to find it anywhere. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, like a super customizable experience in terms of building a garland, a wreath, anything like that. First and foremost, I have never seen anyone clip umbrella pine for you to use in your holiday wreath making. This is such an unusual specimen, and it is so good. And it just is such an unusual shape. Okay, the other one, look at this. This is the other one that honestly, I'm actually having a little bit of envy. I may snag some of this. This is white pine. And what I think is so cool is you can pair something like this with a birch branch. And because there's this delicate white stripe going through each needle, and then you already have like your built-in pine cones, This would be an incredible arrangement. Literally, just get some birch logs, get a few of these, pop them in a basket, done. Okay, I want to show you one other thing here. They have a bunch of tables laid out of pre-made wreaths that you can come in and pick up. And check this out. They have this beautiful bronzed cryptomeria here. I would have never, ever thought of using this in a wreath. But look how gorgeous this brown texture becomes, especially paired with these pine cones. This is so, so fabulous. Why you come to these independent places is because they're just thinking about things differently. They're playing with these all day, and they're going to come in here and wow you with a combination that may not have entered your brain space. So it's like, not only were we buying things here to customize our Christmas, but we're also infusing our existence with inspiration to customize our Christmas. By the way, this cryptomeria is very much alive and it is soft as heck. And what I love is there's certain plants that totally look dead, but no, they are indeed totally alive. Okay, also, calicarpa in a wreath, it would be so darn fun. And this is what I mean. I never would have thought of putting calicarpa in a wreath, but you could also stick this into an arrangement on your front porch and just instantly just add sticks. It's awesome. Okay, I know we've already talked like sticks and arrangements, but look at this. You take this calicarpa and you put it into a grouping of pansies, or here in the white where, oh my gosh, it's like, this is kind of messed up looking. But do you see how just adding a little bit of twigs, a little bit of interest, put like a tiny cluster of these together here with maybe a little bit of evergreen foliage, and then all of a sudden you have something that is so much more custom than just a basic pansy bowl. Like, this is so great. This is like a life hack. Okay, I'm equal parts trying not to be a creeper, but trying to show you like amazing hacks that you can do to like instantly elevate, because we're all busy. We all want to spend more time with our families and friends. Okay, so I grabbed a calicarpa from their workbench. I grabbed a little piece of holly. Hello. Nestle your two sticks together, like this. And then look at this. You add it to a bowl, an inexpensive bowl of white pansies. Boom. Take the same thing over here. Add it to an inexpensive bowl of mixed purple, white, bicolor. This is like instant. This is instant. How much are these bowls? Okay, bowls are $17. Okay, for $17, I would probably do my own thing. But if you're in a hurry, like this is like, there is nothing wrong with that. That is so much fun. Okay, so here you are. 2 twigs, bowl full of pansies. You're off. You're done. Christmas. Put a bow on it. Don't actually put a bow on it. I mean, maybe you could add a bow right there. In case you don't have time for full-blown wreath expedition, they have tables. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tables of pre-made. Every single one of them is individual. And then even look at this. Look what they've done with this frond. They've doubled it over and it literally acts like a bow in this arrangement. They even put a little bit of kaluna, a little bit of heather in here. This is really good. Okay, someone is definitely getting all of their creative flow out here because these are wonderful. One of the last stops on customizing your Christmas, if you haven't yet purchased your Christmas tree, I think it's a really fun opportunity to think outside the box of like, okay, we're going to get a Doug fir or a noble fir. Well, what if we do something different? What if we get like a Colorado blue spruce and then plant it out in the landscape? What if we get a Fraser fir? And so here's what I would say to all of those kind of things. Explore. Is there an opportunity for you to invite a living tree into your home? This would be an option if you want to put it in your landscape, and if you don't mind only having it for about 4 days inside, because we don't want to shock this so badly. But then also, if you're someone who allergies prevent you from having a real Christmas tree inside your home, what's really fun is you go to the nursery, and I want you to pay attention to the foliage that you really enjoy. And then when you go home and you're searching for an artificial tree, you can literally put that into your search terms. And what that'll do is you will get a wide variety of garland, artificial trees, all that have a little bit more of an elevated touch to them. So, kind of insider tip. Get particular because there are so many beautiful evergreens that would be just an incredible addition to your landscape, a new focal point, and it just ups the game. Okay, in truth, I am not even mad at this cute little Atlantic cedar. This is just like peak Charlie Brown Christmas tree, but this fits so beautiful into so many different landscapes. And this blue would look so beautiful inside the home. I mean, give it a sweet little skirt. Done. I think we're going to end this video here on this perfect, adorable pine. This is one of my favorite pines of all time and eternity. This is the Vanderwolf. I love it so much. And it has the little bit of white coming through each different needle. And it almost gives it that ethereal, snowy look that just screams Christmas. So thank you so much for coming along. I hope this has given you so much inspiration to customize your Christmas and get out there and do you. I always say, if you want roses, plant roses. And that's not only an invitation for you to know what you want, but to get after it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, say hello to your garden for me.